No.
Tell me the sequence in which it happened. When did the person that you saw shooting the gun get into that red car?
He was shooting the gun, and at some point, as I mentioned in my statement, I lost sight of him, and L indicated that he had dipped in the back car, in the back seat.
Okay. And when L indicated that the person had dipped in the car in the back seat, L was still in your vehicle, wasn't he?
Yes, sir.
All right. So again, by the time the person shooting the gun got into the red car, L was still in y'all's vehicle. True?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So by the time Officer Robeson L actually gets out of y'all's vehicle to either confront or address this person who you had seen shooting, that person's already in the red car, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. That person's not running and then turning around and running back towards Officer Robeson L because he's already in the car, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're very saucy.
Now, there's no doubt, you don't have any doubt in your mind that you have this one person, and you only saw one person in red, shooting this gun, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. You're not able to tell us where in the car he got into, right?
Correct.
All right. But you know he got in the car.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know that there were other people in the car.
Excuse me. Yes, sir.
And you saw what you identified and what you testified to, and what you gave a statement about as a female driver of the vehicle, correct?
Correct.
I think the words you said earlier were that shoulder length hair and bouncy hair, something like that, right?
Yes, sir.
The person had a ponytail, didn't they?
Objection. Mischaracterization of the testimony.
It's a question, Justice.
I will rule the objection.
The person had a ponytail, didn't they?
I can't concur that.
Okay. Do you remember?
I remember shoulder length hair.
Okay. All right. Do you remember whether the person that you saw, the female driver, the person that you identified as a female driver, had blonde hair?
That I don't recall.
Okay. Do you remember whether or not the person that you saw, that you identified as a female driver, was a heavy-chested woman?
Don't recall that.
We thought that she was you.
Why would you think a lady is me?
Are you serious?
Okay. You don't deny it, you just don't recall. True?
Assumes facts not in evidence. I sustain the objection.
It's I have her on cross-examination. It's a question. I'm able to.
That is still an improper question, Mr. Adams. Move along, please.
This is getting weird.
Do you understand? Still assumes facts not in evidence.
If I heard you correctly earlier, you were, by the time Officer Robeson L, gets out of the vehicle, that vehicle starts to move forward. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That vehicle ultimately ends up coming towards the vehicle that's being driven by Officer Porter, correct?
Correct.
And if I heard you correctly, Officer Porter tried to cut off the vehicle, right?
Correct.
Meaning that Officer Porter drove the vehicle, the police vehicle, in front of the red vehicle that was coming outwards. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That vehicle didn't stop. It in fact struck the police vehicle on the driver's side front bumper or fender.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And continued out towards the gate.
Yes, sir.
Now, before that vehicle struck the police vehicle, do you remember Officer Robeson L firing his gun at that vehicle?
I heard shots being fired, but I couldn't advise who was making those shots at the time.
Okay. After the vehicle struck the police car and drove towards the entrance, did you hear or did you see Officer Robeson shoot any shots towards the back of the car?
No, sir, I did not.
Did you hear additional shots?
I said that I heard shots, but I didn't know who was making those shots. Yes, sir.
Right. I guess what I'm asking is, were there a sequence of shots before the car was hit and then after the car was hit?
That I can't confirm.
Okay. You don't recall, or you just
No, sir, I don't recall.
Boy, have you lost your mind, because I'll help you find it. What you looking for? Ain't nobody gonna help you out there. Jesus can come through that door and he's not gonna help you if you don't stop sniffing after my child.
Okay. All right. I mean, there's no doubt, though, that that vehicle appeared to be trying to get out of there, right?
Which vehicle are we speaking
The
of?
red vehicle, the one that slammed into y'all's car and was kind of throwing you about like a rag doll in the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's caught in the crossfire.